Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a large giant chocolate chip cookie cake. Simply delicious. So let's get started. So to get started on our giant cookie cake, we add 3/4 cup of butter, which is 1.5 sticks, and this is slightly softened room temperature butter. And we're gonna make this so it's nice and creamy in here. So once the butter is nice and smooth, we're gonna dump in 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And then we're just gonna make it so that the batter is nice and creamy. So turn it on once again. Okay, now that that's mixed in, we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and we're gonna do 1 whole egg and then 1 egg yolk. And I have some family members that gave me a paddle with the side that has the scraper on it, but in this case I'm not using it. I'm just going to use my spatula to scrape down the sides, because later on this mixture gets really thick, and I've noticed that with really thick batters or stiff batters, the whisk side of it gets really it gets like bent up, and I don't want to ruin it. So we are just going to use a normal handheld spatula. If you want to give your side spatula whisk a go for it. I just don't want to ruin mine. So all right, so I'm gonna get this started after I wash my hands, and on to the next step. All right, so let's get this all mixed in, and then we'll be going on to our dry ingredients. All right, so now that that's basically mixed in, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and in here I have 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then the cornstarch does kind of stick to the bottom, so make sure that you get it all out. Or if you don't have a cooking show, you can just add it right in, and then it won't stick to the bottom. I'm gonna whisk that up so it's all incorporated. Doesn't need a whole lot. And we're just gonna dump it straight into our wet mixture. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on very low, the low setting, and we're gonna add in 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I'm using milk chocolate. Semi-sweet is perfectly fine. You want to use white chocolate, add butterscotch chips, add whatever you want to make this your cookie cake. But I'm just gonna throw in a regular old 1.5 cups of milk chocolate. Just put this on real low. You really don't have to mix it a whole lot. And then once you get it out, you can always kind of push in those chocolate chips that get left behind. So let's get on to the next step. Okay, so I have my oven preheating to 350, and we're just gonna spray down. I have a just a regular old 9-inch cake pan. You can use a square one if you have a square one, but this is what I have. So I'm gonna spray it down. Make sure you get the sides with cooking spray that has the flour built into it already. And then we're just gonna put this straight into the pan. And I'm just going to use my spatula to kind of push it down. Just try to get it as even as possible so it cooks evenly. And then here's a quick little tip. If you want to use your fingers, spray them with a little of the spray. That way the stuff doesn't stick to you and you can push it down a little bit more evenly. All right. So there we go, we're basically done. I just have to finish waiting for this to heat up. And we're gonna put it in the oven 20-25 minutes. And at about the 15-minute mark, you're gonna wanna check it. If it's getting really brown on top, just throw a piece of tin foil on and then cook it for the remainder, 5-10 minutes. And then it's great. Once you have this done, it's really good with ice cream. You can do like a whole sundae thing. It's so yummy. It's even great by itself. So yeah, once this gets done, we'll pop it in the oven and we'll basically be finished.